Thank you, Mommy. I will follow back up with you.
Barbara McFadden has been the resident leader here at Nostrand Houses for a dozen years.
The tenant is my first priority.
And at this development, like so many public housing authority properties, the residents have real issues in their apartments. Broken tiles in one apartment.
And as a voice for the tenants, I advocate for them. I'm going to speak to my manager.
Peeling paint and plaster in another.
That's like the plaster, and it also looks like water in the walls. So that's what it looks like. Oh, good. That's no good.
McFadden is one of NYCHA's tenant leaders who supports a new way of trying to fix things.
One of the reasons why I support the trust, because the trust will allow NYCHA to get the funding to do the necessary repairs in the New York City Housing Authority apartments.
For 2 years, housing authority officials have been pushing a plan to create a public housing preservation trust, a public benefit corporation that will raise the cash to cover millions of dollars in renovations. That proposal was approved by the state legislature this week.
Tenants and their involvement in this process, their opting in, as my colleague said, is the most essential part.
The point here is to fix the property, fix the apartments, and make sure we don't lose a single apartment or a single family.
They plan to start with 25,000 apartments, converting them to Section 8, which is a more reliable affordable housing voucher from the federal government. The trust can then borrow cash and issue bonds to cover repairs. Developments will have the choice of opting in by a yet-to-be-determined voting process.
Give us the chance to show that we can make these buildings look, be, and operate the way they should as modern apartments.
Mayor Adams had endorsed the plan.
And we're going to get this done.
Yeah. And Governor Kathy Hochul is expected to sign the legislation. It still created some controversy, and some tenants have opposed the move. McFadden certainly hopes Nostrand Houses is first in line.
The trust is a game changer. It's a new beginning, and it's also a new start.
In Brooklyn, Courtney Gross, New York 1.